So I'll be mainly be talking about what's the called naming of organic compound, and I'll be picking question from landlord chemistry. Now, when I'm done with this, you guys should go to remix, go to your what is it called your landlord chemistry and solve. So this is what I'll be using. Just picking some question, then I will use it to explain. With that, you guys should get. Now let's look at this question number one. Now the question says that what the upper name for this compound is what we have. I just print this one CH, then what CH3, Abby, then to CH2, sorry, to CH2, then what CH3. Now, when you're naming organic compound, now one thing mostly this compound is actually what hydrocarbon, that's carbon and hydrogen compound. Now, when you're naming this, the first thing you have to focus is actually on the bond. Now, this bond is what is single bond. It shows that what it is what is alkane. Without being alkane or alkane, when you are naming organic compound, we make reference to what to alkane. You get. Now look at this. Now when you are good naming, the first thing is to what is to note, or what is it called, note the what the longest carbon you having. Write or rewrite the branch to what to longest carbon. Now the longest carbon you have, you write it down. Now you know this, and this is actually attached to this, but we can still write it straight. We want to straight it. Look at this pen. This is what we're trying to do. We want to straight it like this pen. We want to make it to be straight. It gets. We want to make the carbon to be straight. Now that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Abi, or I have what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as the straight carbon, as the longest straight carbon. Then that means from here I will have what CH3, CH or CH, anyone, then CH3, CH2, CH2, and what CH3. You get. So I believe you get this. Now, if you don't want to name, after focusing on the longest carbon, the next thing is to do is to what is to focus on the branched alkyl. Now you notice that this is what this is branched to this longest carbon. You can see that it is not straight, it's not looking at this pen. So this is branched to this. Now look at, if you want to name this after noticing the longest carbon, the next thing you have to do is to what look for the branched alkyl or branched compound. The branched compound here is what is CH3. Now the next thing you have to note is what look at the side. At least this branched compound is near to the last carbon. Now you notice that what this is near to the last carbon compared to this side. Now from here to here you work a lot of work, but from here to here it is easier for me to remove this. So that means if I want to name that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is what 1, 2. So 2 methyl. How do you get methyl? Methyl is gotten from what? Removal of what? One hydrogen from methane, from alkyl. You get. So this is what methyl. CH3 is methyl. So if you have C2H5, that is what ethyl. You get. Instead of ethane, I have what ethyl. You get. You guys know your what your alkane member. Your alkane. You have from your alkane family. I mean, you have from methane down to what to do decane, then down to the rest. You get. But we mainly focus on decane for your UTME standard. For UTME based. You get. So this is what 2. Then another thing you to know is that when you have from number to alphabet, it will be that. So 2 methyl, you get. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentane. So this 2 methyl pentane, you get. So we have, that's that. You can see it's very simple. Now let me look for the another question. Now look at this question. We have what? We have CH3, CH3, Abi, your bromine, which is bromo, Abi, CH2, then what CH3. So this is what we have. Now you want to name this, you can see this is straight. If you don't want to what is it called, agree that it's straight, you can still count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. So they are see the longest carbon we have here is 4. You get. Now the next thing is to what focus on the branched carbon. You get. Branch carbon attached to this what attached to the longest chain. Now this bromo and methyl is attached to this. You get. Now if I want to name, no, I said you focus on the what last carbon. Now this is near to this compared to this. I have 1, 2, 3. So you have a lot of work to do. to remove this. Now this from here to here, you can see it is easier for you to remove this. So I have from here to here this bromo, this methyl. You get. So if you want to name this what 1, 2. So this 2, this also 2. Then the next thing you have to notice is that what you must note the words accordingly to the alphabet. You get. Bromine comes, that's B come before what M. So B come before M. Then we have what 2 comma then 2 dash bromo abi dash 2 methyl. Then you name the alkane 1, 2, 3, 4 butane. You get. So from here to here, I told you dash. When you have from number to alphabet dash, alphabet to number, anyone dash, you get. So this also 2 dash also. So 2 bromo, 2 methyl, 1, 2, 3, 4 butane. So that's that. Let me pick another question. So this one still look like this. So you can see name that. Just go to your Lamlad chemistry. Okay, now this is looking somehow. This question number 6. So let me write it down. So I have CH3, CH3, abi. Then I have CH2, CH3. Then CH2, CH, then CH3, then what? CH3. So you get. Now look at this now. What is the first thing that will come to your mind? What is the longest chain? What is the longest carbon? What is this? Which carbon is giving the longest chain? Which carbon? What is the longest carbon you're having here? That's the first thing that will come to your mind. You are trying to make it be like this. Abi, you can see this this branch, but you are trying to make the what? This what is it called? Hydrocarbon be like this. You can see. Now this is what we have. Let's start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Light, don't go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the third one. See the same thing. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See the same thing. Now let me start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See the same thing. You get. But note, I start from here. That means what? The longest carbon is starting from here. You get. Then I will write it like this. That means I'll write it something like this. Light, please don't go. Then we have what? We have CH3, CH3, CH, CH2, CH3, abi. Then CH2, CH2, then CH, then CH3. Then this side is attached to this second carbon, abi. Then we have what? CH3 here. You get. Now this is actually looking like a trap because CH2 and CH3 are C what? C2H5. 2 carbon, 5 hydrogen. So this is what? Ethyl. You guys, you know book. This is what? This is ethyl. Now that means if I want to name, you notice that what? This is the second. This methyl is attached to the second carbon. This methyl is also attached to the what? To the second carbon. But what is actually differentiating these two? It is this ethyl. You get. Now that means this side is more, what is it called? Let me say it's more stable than this side. You get. The reaction will be moved. Let's assume it will be moving to this side. It will be more stable compared to this side. I believe we get this. So we have more of branched at this side compared to where? Compared to this side. So that means if I want to start my naming, I'll start from this side. I believe we get this. So that means I have what? 1, 2, 2, 3. Then this one is also what? This will be what? This will be 6. You get. Then I will have what? 2, 6 methyl ethyl. Now I know that's the mistake some of you do, but it is not correct. Now you know that what? Methyl and ethyl. Ethyl will come before that's E will come before what? M. So if I'm arranging according to the alphabet, I believe you get this. So that means ethyl will come. So that means I have what? 3 dash ethyl, abi, dash 2. Since methyl and this one are the same thing, so I will have 2 comma this one. So from what is it called, from number to number it will be comma. So 2,6 die, that's making I have me 2 methyl, 2 methyl di methyl, then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 heptane. Can see it's simple. So you have what, 3 ethyl 2 6 dimethyl heptane. Shaking now. Now let's move to another one. So this is very very simple. Just make sure you go to your, what is it called, to your past question and solve question on. Let me find another one that looks strange. This is still the same thing. Now look at this question now. Look at this question. We have what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 abi, then 1 2 3 4 5, sorry, 1 2 3 4 5 6, then 1 2 3 4. This is 1 2 3 4 5, I mean 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is not long. This is the longest carbon here. You get the longest chain we have. I believe you get this. So that means this is attached to, what is it called, this chain. If I want to name this, this is bromine, so bromo. If I want to name this, I will start from what, from here. You get this near this side to this side. So if I want to name my name, since bromo will come before methyl, it will be what, that's 3 bromo 4 methyl, then what, hexane. My number 7 is B. You get 3 bromo 4 methyl hexane. I believe you guys know the reason why bromo comes. So bromo comes, that's B come before M. So 3 bromo 4, 1 2 3 4 4 methyl CH3, then hexane. Now let me look for another question. Let's look for another question. Now I'm trying to look for another question. You get, now look at this question number 9. Please, you see, UTM is deals with, what is it called, understanding and pattern. If you understand those two aspects, that's you are good to go. Now look at this question number 9. We have what? We have CH3, then CH2, then another CH2, then CH3, then double bond CH3, CH3. Now what is the first thing? Note the word, the longest carbon. Abi, that means I have from here 1 2 3 4. Is that long? Rara. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is the longest carbon. What I do? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So that means I will have something like this: CH3, CH2, CH2, then CH3, then double bond C. Abi, then what? This one, CH3, then what? CH3. You get. Now that means if I want to name, I said this. Now there is another thing. Here we're having what? Double bond. This is what? This is another functional group, which is your what? Alkane. You get. We replace your A in alkane with what? With in, due to this what? This double bond. So it is what? sp2 aridage. Don't worry, I believe I've taught you guys what is it called? You guys have been taught in the aspect for the introduction to organic compound. Now this is it. You notice that what? The one that near this last carbon is what? Is this. Abi? And again, please note this also. The side at which this double bond near the what? Near the, what is it called? Near the last carbon is actually the side I will start counting from. Now this near this compared to what? This one here. You get, so that if I want to count, it will be what? 1 2. You get 1 2. So that means your double bond is actually at the what? At the second compound. Second carbon, I mean. So that means I have what? 1 2 3. So this is 2 methyl, this is 3 methyl. You get, so this will be what? 2, 3, then what? Di. Since you're having CH3 and CH3, dimethyl, then 1 2 3 4 5 6 x 3 s2, I mean, since the double bond is actually at the second carbon, s2 in. I believe you get this. So this 2 3 abi dimethyl, that's 1 2 2 comma 3 dimethyl, 1 2 2 methyl dimethyl, then x 2 in. So this is correct. So what is our option? That's D. You get. So which one again? This thing is very, very simple. I think, which one should I do again? Oh, which question should I solve again? I'm coming. Now there is okay. Now there is another thing I want you guys to note, and I think with the one I solve, you can solve a lot. Now let me look at this number 16. Look at this number 16. We have what? CH3. Most students used to make mistake in this aspect. CH3, then CH, then CH, then double bond CH, then CH3. Now if you look at this, now look at this. This is actually trap. Now this 2 that is here is telling us that what? We have 2 methyl attached to this carbon. I believe you get this. We're having 2 methyl attached to this carbon. That's what this is saying. Now let's assume you don't have these 2 here. That means you're having just 1. You get. Now if you have 3 here, that means you're having what? 3 methyl attached to this carbon. That means you will now have what? CH, which is this. Then we have 2 attached, which is CH3. Then another CH3. You get. Then 2 CH, double bond CH, then what? 2 CH3. You get. Now if I want to name this, or I do, let me write this very well. CH H H. I don't want to waste time. That's why I'm just writing it together. C H H H. Abi. Then we have your H here, which is this. Then to this CH. Then double bond. You notice that what? Every bond around this carbon is 4. That's why you have tetravalency. Now this. Then we also have what? C H H H. You don't actually need all this. Just know this. I'm just trying to show you guys all this. You get. So you don't need it. It's not necessary. Now look at this. Now. You notice that what? The double bond is actually nearer to this compared to this. And you notice that what? We have methyl nearer to this comparing to nearer to this last carbon comparing to near this. So this is actually acting as trap, but it's simple. Now this is it. Now when you have double bond or triple bond, you focus on this. There will be more priority on this double bond than this methyl. So that if I'm starting my counting, I start from what? From where this double bond near the last carbon. You get. That means I have what? 1 2 3, then 4. You get. So that means this methyl is attached to the what? The 4th carbon. Good. So what did I have? I have what? 4 methyl. Abi. Then 1 2 3 4 5. That's pent. Abi. Pent 2. 1 2. Double bond is at the second carbon. Pent 2 in. Shikina. You get. So this 4 methyl, pent 2 in. Pent 2 in. That's option C. Now, which one again? Oh, there's actually another one I want to. Now let's move to what's it called? Let's do. So that means look at this now. Look at this one. That means if you want to do this, it will be what? 1 2 3 4. This is what? Butane. Normally, you get. But since you have the triple bond, it will be what? Ine. So I replace the N with what? Ine. YNE. So what did I have? I have 1 2. So this is what? But 2 ine. So this is correct. You get. But 2 ine. So let's assume I have CH3 attached to this. So what am I going to have? It will be what? That's 1, 2, 3. Abi, you get this double bond near this is still the same thing. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is what? See, let's assume I have CH3 near this. It will be what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See the same thing. They have 1, 2, 3. So that means it is attached to the what? To third carbon. You get, so this is what? 3 methyl but 2 ine. Very simple. Now look at this question now. Let's look at this. Okay, before that, let me do for propanol. Propanol. That's your alkanol. Abi, let me do for alkanol. You get. Now there's one thing I want you to what is it called? Notes. We have 3 groups of your alkanol. You have your primary alkanol. You have the secondary and tertiary alkanol. Now look at this. What is it called? This one we have here. This one we have here. You notice that what 1, 2, 3 is what? That is normally propan what? Propane. You get. But since you have what this functional group, which is your what? Your alkanol attached to this. So it will be what? 1, 2, 3. So this propane 1, 2, 3 triol. That means 3 oil. You get 3 alkanol. You get. So propane 1, 2, 3 triol. So that's that about that. So it's not one thing. Just one thing is that after this, just pick your past question, then solve question. That's just it. That's just it. UTM is very very good. Now let's look at this. This also. I just believe that this video will not be will not be extended to other students because I think I'm speaking to my student alone. But if you find this helpful, just keep watch it and go to your past question and solve a lot of questions you can solve on this, because organic chemistry cannot be removed in your what is it called in your question. It cannot be neglected. You can't neglect it. Now look at this question now. Question 27. We have what? CH2, then CH3, then what? Your CH3 also. You get, then CH3 here, then C double bond O, then what? OH. Now if you look at this question now, what is the first thing you have to do? The first thing that will come to your mind is what is the longest chain? Now 1, 2, 3, is that the longest carbon? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, is that the longest carbon? Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, 3, it is not. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4 is the what? Is the longest carbon. So I have CH3, CH2, C, then CH3, then CH3. You know, if I arrange this one will come down, this one will go up. CH3, then C double bond O, then OH. You get. Now this functional group is what? That is what? Your alkanoic. You get your alkanoic acid. That's your carboxylic acid. I believe you get that. So it is your what? That's your carboxylic acid. Now let's name this. Now what are you going to note from here? Now you notice from here that is our what? What we are actually focusing on the what? On the functional group, which is this. You get. So that means I want to start my numbering. I start from this side. There's more priority on this compared to this and this. So if I want to start my name, I start from this side. I want to start my counting. That means I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Abi, then 1, 2. So this is what? 2 dimethyl, then what? Butanoic acid. So 2, 2 dimethyl butanoic acid. So this oic, butane and oic, butanoic acid. So which one again? That's just it. So which one? Let me find another one again. So the question is to 31. So now look at this question. Look at this question. This question 30 now. We have what? We have the upper name for this compound is what? Now what is, how many carbon do you have here? 1, 2, 3. Abi, you get. Now what is the longest carbon? Still 1, 2, 3. But what do you have here? We have this what? This is bifunctional. That means what? You have two functional group here. The arachnoic, I think they want to write H. You get, so C double bond O OH. So the arachnoic and what? And your, what is it called? Your amino. This is what NH2. You get your arachnoic and what? And amino. Now this is it. Now you want to name something like this, you start from those one that have what? More priority. So arachnoic have more priority than this your amino. I believe you get this. So there is more prioritizing of this than this. So that means if I want to start my name here, I start from this arachnoic. I believe you get this. So that means I start from this side. Then we have what? 1, 2, 3. So that means this your amino is attached to the what? To the third carbon. You get, so that's what? 3 amino propanoic acid. You get 3 amino, because this amino, this NH2 is attached to the what? To the third carbon. So this 3 amino propanoic, 1, 2, 3, propane and oic, propanoic acid. So that's that. So which one again? Now let me do for alkana and alkano, which is your carbonyl compound. You get, now look at this. Let me find one. What is it called? No, just go to your past question and solve. That's it. You get, with what I explained, I believe you guys can solve a lot of questions. If there is anyone you can't solve, please, my DM is open, or you just drop it on the comment section that please, so this question and this question, can you, I will explain it. Now which one? I'm trying to look for, what is it called? Okay, no, let me just, now look at this question. Which of the following is the structural formula for propanoic acid? So what is the answer? Good, your answer is C. 1, 2, 3, propanoic double bond OH. Now what is this? This is your what? This is alkana. Now when you have RC then double bond O, this is your what? Alkana. But when you have RC then the, what is it called? The double bond is attached to the C, then we have your RQ at the other parts. It's just like you're having two person holding, what is it called? The two hand of just a single person. I believe you get this. Now look at this. Let me just explain this here. We have CH3 CH2, then this double bond OOH. Now this is what? This is just like RC double bond O then H. You get? Now this is just that. So when you have this is what? Alkana. Then that means 1, 2, 3. This is what? Propana. You get? Please know this H. Propana. Now if you have, what is it called? CH3 CH2, then attached to C, then double bond O, then we still have a Q here. So it will be what? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is what? Butanone. You get? We have R here instead of H. I believe you get this. So this is what? Butanone, or you call it butanone. So butanone and butanone are still the same thing. I believe you get. So which one again? Which one again? I believe with that you can solve any question. Any question, go to your remis. Make sure you solve a lot of questions on that. And that, okay, I think I want to talk about the, what is it called? The group of alkano. I said you have primary alkano, secondary alkano, and tertiary alkano. Now for your primary alkano, that is when you have, what is it called? You have just a single alkyl attached to what? Now just like we have R, C, then to H. Look at this. You notice that what? You have just a single alkyl attached to the what? This carbon carrying the OH, carrying the functional group for alkanol. You get? So when you just have a single, just one alkyl, then we call it what? Primary what? Alkanol. When we have 2, 1, 2, then OH, you're having this alkyl attached to this carbon carrying OH, then it is called what? Secondary alkanol. When you have 3, 1, 2, 3, then OH, you can see it is called what? Tertiary alkanol. Now example of this is what? You have alkyl CH3, then COH. So that means your what? 1, 2, 3. That means ethanol is what? Primary alkanol. Now if you have CH3, then C2H5, then OH. Now what do you notice? You have alkyl attached to this carbon carrying what? OH. Just 2 alkyl. Then what do you call this? We call this what? Secondary alkanol. So this is what we call 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, 6 is 2. So this is what? Butan 2O. So that means butan 2O is your what? Is secondary what? acanal. Now let's assume we have CH3, then to C we have CH3 here, we have another CH3 here, then we have OH here. Now this is what 1 2 3, or what 1 2 3. Now if I want to write the straight into what CH3 C, then to this CH3, then CH3 again, this one, then this one OH. So this is what 1 2. So this is what tertiary acanal. So this is what 2 methyl propan 2 or 2 methyl propan 2 or, you get. So that's that about that. So that's it, you get. Just go to your past question and solve question, a lot of question you can solve, then you are good to go. So I believe you guys, based on blog, just continue solving question you can solve on organic compound. Now I will drop the next video later, probably tomorrow or today.